Good morning. I'm Paul Satterfield. I'm the proud principal of Dundalk High School. It's my honor to welcome you to the 2023 Senior Award Ceremony. I'd like to give a special welcome to the parents, grandparents, and family members of the class of 23. They would not have made it here without your love and your guidance. Let's give them a round of applause, please. I also have the honor to welcome and thank the following distinguished guests. Delegate Rick Metzger. Delegate Robert Long. Senator Johnny Ray Sally. Finally, we'd like to extend a big thank you to the various private citizens, organizations, and the Dundalk Alumni Association, who have generously contributed to the many scholarships and awards that we will recognize today. Before we begin, we need to recognize and thank a number of individuals for their work with the senior class these past 4 years. Mr. Andre, the senior class administrator. And although he's not present, who can forget Mr. Deming, who served as the class administrator for the previous 4 years. The senior class advisors, Dr. McNulty and Ms. Russo. And they definitely deserve a great deal of thanks for putting on the prom and the senior class picnic. Finally, to the members of the counseling department for guiding these seniors to the finish line and for organizing this event today. The Dundalk High class of 2023 has excelled and earned well over $2 million in scholarships. We have students attending colleges, universities, and higher education programs throughout Maryland and across the country, with one student even attending school overseas in England. The diversity of these programs and paths reflect the array of interests and talents of these young people. Academic programs include various community colleges, four-year schools including the University of Maryland, Penn State, Gallaudet, and James Madison, among many others. Historically black colleges and universities including Morgan and Bethune-Cookman. Trade schools and programs focused on culinary arts, cosmetology, dental hygiene, and various other medical specializations. We have students enlisting in the armed forces, pledging to serve and defend our country. We also have students venturing out into the world of work. Regardless of their chosen path, we know that these young people are poised to succeed. But before they take that next step, let's take the time today to celebrate and recognize them for their success and their accomplishments over the past 4 years.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
There you go. That sounds great. Well, Dundalk, it's an honor to be here, and I tell you, doing this is a joy because I know mom and dad are very happy first, but you're more excited than anybody else. You're getting ready to graduate Saturday, and of course we'll be there, and we're looking forward to that. But it's an opportunity for me as your senator to help you and help mom and dad. We want to help in every way that we can to make sure you're a success in the world and you can be a shining star. And your future is bright. I just want to let you know that. But as your senator, I have an opportunity to give scholarships to 4 stars that are going to succeed, I know, and their future looks bright. So I have the counselor here because, first of all, I know a couple of names, but you're going to help me out with a couple more so I don't massacre them. So, first of all, I want to give the opportunity first to give, I want to read this out first, to citation, a recognition here be known to all, sincere congratulations in your name for the scholarship that you are receiving. And first, I would like to have Savannah Kelly.
Hi, my name is Mary Bale. I'm here on behalf of Delegate Bob Long to present a scholarship to Shayla Rennie.
Good morning, students, parents, and colleagues. I'm Chris Wojcik. I represent the Interactive Media Department here at Dundalk High School. Teaching during the pandemic 3 years ago was a tough time for all of us. The teachers and students had to figure out how to navigate distance learning, and we struggled with the new normal. During this time, many students found new perspectives and redefined the comfortable struggle of the classroom
met challenges that they faced with success. With all the excitement and enthusiasm of graduation each year, it's important to recognize certain individuals that stand out from the crowd. This student is a brilliant videographer, a great sound engineer, a fantastic editor, and he knows every job down in the studio. I'm very proud of the young man that came through the tumultuous years of Google Meets and breakout rooms to emerge as an accredited industry professional in both Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Premiere Pro. He has also spent time next door at CCBC quietly accumulating credits for his college degree while maintaining a part-time job. Congratulations to Interactive Media Productions Student of the Year 2023, Alex Kyle.
Welcome and congratulations, class of 2023. I have 2 awards to present this morning from the Business and Work-Based Learning departments. When the Business department sat down to discuss this year's Academic Department Award nominee, the meeting was over very quickly. The decision was an easy one. His teachers describe him as a leader in the classroom and on the sports field. He is eager to learn and is a diligent worker. He mastered every business class he took at Dundalk High School. His constant focus and pursuit of success will no doubt serve him well as he graduates and begins his travel on a new path. This year's Business Department Award goes to Eric Coates.
Good morning. It's so good to see you all here. I personally know some of you, and I just have to say how proud I am of you to make it through that COVID, which wasn't easy on any of us, and come out shining like you are. So I'm the president of the Dundalk Boosters Athletic Club here at Dundalk, and this is Shelley Christian, which many of you know, which is the vice president. Every year we give out 2 scholarships, one to a male, one to a female, of an athlete. In that, we make sure that they have to have come from a feeder school, meaning they had to have been in the Dundalk area for middle school. They also have to have played a sport, at least one every year, and they have to be above on their GPA. So with that being said, we have 2 scholarships to give out. It's $500 scholarships to each one of you. And this year's male award winner is Eli Carpenter.
It's a great honor to be with you here tonight. I can't tell you how impressed we are with all your accomplishments and successes. It's really, really inspiring. Go Alice. My name is Carl Dean. I'm a retired ENT doctor. I was in the class in 1967, Dundalk High, the old Dundalk High, and joined with 3 fellow alumni. Bonnie Saul was a teacher here for decades. Her son is still on the staff here. Janet Purnell taught for decades in Baltimore City schools. And Janet Fox, who's a presenter, was also in her class, and she taught for many years in Hartford County. In 2017, we had our 50th high school reunion. We created a scholarship fund for deserving seniors, but also to honor the teachers we had in the 1960s who inspired us to succeed in academics and in life. Our first recipient, I don't have to repeat her accomplishment because she's already won an award, but our committee was so impressed that she survived multiple hardships growing up and still accomplished so much. And also that she wants to go into healthcare with a specialty in addiction. So our first recipient is Maya Paul. Excuse us. Our second recipient also is receiving an award today, and I don't want to repeat her accomplishment, but we were most impressed that she wants to go into teaching, since the majority of my scholarship committee are teachers, and she especially wants to go into teach English and use literature as a tool to inspire students. Her name is Evelyn Keys.
Good morning, everybody, and congratulations, DHS class of 2023. You are wonderful, and I'm learning more about you through this whole ceremony. before we welcome you into our alumni, I want anybody who is an alum of Dundalk High School, make some noise. We are proud to welcome you as new alumni, as possibly our neighbors and community members, and hopefully our friends, and we wish you luck. I am here today to present 5 $3,000 scholarships, but I need some help, and Ms. Bittrick has helped me in the past, and I like cooperating with Dundalk High School. So Ms. Bittrick, will you please come over here with me? You all are proud of your names, and I do not want to mispronounce them. We have Samantha, Becky Kalupa,
I am taller than some of the other ones. All right, I'm Jeff Tyler. I'm the PE department chair. I'm thinking about community, I think about leadership, and I think about family. Community, this is my 13th year teaching at Dundalk, so when I'm thinking back, that's when you started kindergarten, so we've kind of met here in the middle. 13 years ago, I was teaching health at the old building, and it was fun catching up with Miss Saul, talking about how I used to have to come into her classroom with 30 stinky freshman boys to teach health into her food and nutrition classroom and then roll out. So with communities, make sure you give back. All right, do great things, go on, do your thing, but when all's said and done, make sure you come back. All right, family. The award that I'm giving today is to a student who picked me for a faculty award, and there was no way I was going to be able to be there because I had to drive 45 minutes to get my family. I drove very fast. I got here in I think the second quarter, Adore. I got here though, with my boys, because of family. All right, a lot of you keep reaching out to us. We want to see great things from you. All right, but I wouldn't miss it for the world. Highlight of my 13 years, and it's an honor to reciprocate this to you today. The award goes to Adore Bigba on a day.
Good morning to all my colleagues, families, friends, students in the dear class of 2023. I am Kenyatta Kendrick, the DC for Technology, Engineering, and Computer Science. It is my honor and pleasure to present the PLTW Senior Award. Being tough at times is not that we don't love you, but we are trying to prepare you for greater challenges ahead and to nurture you, to build you strong foundations for your next level, and also letting you know that we are here for you. I consider most of you my COVID babies because we went through all of that together and we have prevailed. Throughout the 4 years, this student has attained and impressed me completely for having that stick-to-itness. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm going to use it. I'm patenting it. And he has stepped out of his comfort zone and stood very tall in achieving his goals. Today, I'm honored to say to you, we are proud of you with your many accomplishments over the years, your various accomplishments in curriculum, extracurricular activities, your achievement in academics, and also your sweet and sour memories that you have given to your PLTW family. And we will forever hold you in our minds and memories and hearts. This award goes to Amir Slater. I also have his cords, Amir, this is your graduation. His cords for being a student for all years. He maintained a certain GPA in all of his PLTW courses. So he gets his PLTW course. And also for the technology department as well. And maintaining his GPA. And completing all of the courses that were required, because this is a 4-year program. So again, these students all together have achieved those goals. And we want to thank them and all of that. So, Mr. Braxton also has a token of thank you.
last 4 years. That's sort of a daunting task. But you guys, your last 4 years of high school have been a truly unique experience. You left the building in March of your 9th grade year and then returned as 11th graders almost a year and a half later. You guys have faced so many challenges and persevered through so much to reach this point. You've lived through social unrest, criminal justice issues, insurrections, social isolation, quarantines, virtual learning, sometimes even the loss of family members or friends during the pandemic. Without the support of your family and friends, or with the support of your family and friends, you've been steadfast and resilient through it all. In light of all that, I kind of thought it's crazy for me to stand up here and lecture you and try to tell you how to succeed in life. You already know how. You guys learned the hard way. So I'm going to take a somewhat lighthearted approach to this speech. And even though I'm not the wisest man, I think there is some wisdom in this, kind of wrapped in some dad jokes and those kind of things, but I'm going to own it. I'm a dad, and I kind of live in that world now. You can learn a lot of life lessons from Candy Crush. Yeah, you heard that right, Candy Crush. In Candy Crush, you get rewarded for making some good decisions. If you get things 4 in a row, they give you special candies where you can knock out more and more candies. Life's like that a lot. If you make good, simple decisions, you can be successful. Stephen Hawking stated, half the battle's just showing up. If you do that, you'll keep your job, you'll pass your class, you'll get that raise. You don't always have to be friendly, but be nice, be kind. Often you get what you give in life. Before each level in the game, if you're patient, you take a little extra time to watch those videos and commercials, you can earn bonuses and additional lives. It's the same thing in life. Plan and prepare for your future. Set short and long-term goals. Get advice from your parents and your elders. Sometimes you clear the level when you shouldn't. Sometimes you lose a level when you shouldn't. You can't control everything in your life. There are forces and circumstances beyond your control. Accept that and keep playing. Sometimes you lose so many times in a row that you have to wait like an hour or 2 hours before they let you play again. Take a little time. Learn from the disappointments and setbacks in your life. Don't give up. Be patient. Keep at it, because often the slow and steady does actually win that race. Life has a way of working out. Be persistent. The chocolates will multiply if you don't get them cleared. Problems, like the chocolates, don't go away if you ignore them. Be honest with yourself. Accept responsibility. Identify the problem and work for a solution. And always, always, always pay your taxes. In Candy Crush, sometimes you go on a run. It might be due to your skill and your strategy. Sometimes it's just plain good luck, where the pieces just seem to fall right, just like any other game. Life can be like that. When it happens, just run with it. This journey we are on is a roller coaster. Enjoy it when you have the momentum and everything comes easy. Trust me, it will not always be like this. Candy Crush is also evil, and sometimes you struggle to accomplish even the simplest things. It's not necessarily your fault, but instead of the candies getting crushed, it's you. That life roller coaster will always present some hills that you have to climb. Sometimes nothing is going right. Those hills are really steep. But the machine that pulls the coaster breaks. Keep fighting, learn from the struggle, and keep moving forward. Trust me, it won't stay like this. Trust me, believe me, it will not stay like this. We live in a time of mental health crisis. There are a multitude of reasons and contributing factors, but just know that everyone is at risk. Even the happiest and most successful person who seems to have it all can be struggling on the inside. Look out for one another. Be there and be present. And please, please believe me when I say this, in life you will always get another turn. Most importantly, sometimes you get so caught up in the game that you miss the important things, the things that make life special, the things that enrich you, that make you a better person. So put the phone down. Spend meaningful time with your family and friends. Meet new people, get new perspectives. Serve and advocate for your community. Go outside, read a book, try something new. And so we've come to the end of our award ceremony. Congratulations for all your accomplishments and for the recognition that you have earned today. Please be safe these next few days. We can't wait to celebrate with you all this Saturday. Congratulations, everyone.